Okay, let's dive into something fascinating: the people you attract into your life. We're about to explore the hidden patterns in your relationships, and get this, what they reveal about a really crucial and often overlooked part of yourself.
So, does this sound familiar? Maybe you're on your fifth partner who's a total creative genius, but emotionally unavailable. Or you keep getting that brilliant but completely ruthless colleague at work. It's so easy to feel like you're just stuck in some kind of cosmic loop, right? But what if it's not just bad luck? Seriously, what if the people you attract are actually part of a system, a cosmic map that's trying to point you right back toward yourself? To read this map, we've got to look at a very specific point in your birth chart called the descendant. The best way to think of it, it's your cosmic mirror, the exact place where you meet the other half of your own story in, well, all its different forms.
So, what is the descendant, really? It's also called the DC, and it's literally the point on the western horizon at the exact moment you were born. Now, this one point governs all of your big one-on-one relationships. We're talking partners, collaborators, even your rivals. It acts like this powerful magnet, just pulling in people who carry a very, very specific kind of energy.
But here's the thing, this cosmic mirror doesn't just work randomly. Nope, it actually follows a pretty distinct set of rules. Let's break down the 3 fundamental laws that explain how this whole attraction thing actually works.
First up, you've got the law of projection. This means you attract people who express the qualities you unconsciously push away in yourself. You know, the parts you don't see or just won't own up to. Second is the law of transformation. These relationships are designed to be intense. They're meant to force you to grow. And third, there's the law of opposition. This energy also defines your rivals, who mirror back the competitive spirit you haven't owned yet.
Okay, so what does this actually look like in real life? In astrology, every planet represents a different core energy, and the specific planet influencing your descendant is what determines the type of person you're just magnetic to. Let's look at a few really powerful examples of these reflections in the mirror. Just look at this contrast. If Venus, the planet of love and beauty, is coloring your descendant, you're going to be drawn to charming, artistic people. The whole vibe is about creating harmony. But if it's Mars, the planet of action and desire, well, get ready. You're going to attract those high-energy, assertive partners, where the focus is all about drive, ambition, and yeah, maybe even a little healthy competition.
And here's another super powerful pairing, a Saturn descendant, that's the planet of structure and discipline. It pulls in serious, responsible, maybe even older partners. The whole relationship is focused on building something stable and lasting. But on the complete flip side, Uranus descendant, driven by the planet of rebellion and pure genius, attracts the unconventional, the brilliant, the freedom lovers. These relationships are absolutely electrifying, but they can also be pretty unpredictable.
And finally, just think about the huge range of emotional connections here. A moon descendant, which is tied to our need for comfort and feeling like we belong, is all about finding that nurturing, almost soulmate-level partner. The goal is that deep, empathetic fulfillment. A Pluto descendant, though, that is pure intensity. Pluto represents power and transformation, so you'll attract these magnetic, powerful people in profound, life-altering unions. You know, the kind that feel fated to just burn away old parts of you and force a total rebirth.
Okay, so now you can see the patterns, but what do you actually do about it? How do you go from just reacting to whoever shows up in your life to actively mastering this reflection?
This is the absolute key takeaway. If you want to change the reflection you see, you can't change the mirror. You have to change yourself. The secret is to consciously start integrating the very energy you're attracting into your own life and personality.
So, how do you do that? Well, first, you can actively look for partners who embody the positive side of that energy and really aim for balance. But here's the most important part. If you keep attracting the negative traits, let's say argumentative people from a Mars descendant, you have to stop and ask yourself, where am I failing to be assertive in my own life? The moment you own that trait for yourself, you completely neutralize its negative power in other people. It's a game changer.
So, at the end of the day, the people we attract, whether they bring us total joy or a ton of challenges, they're not random at all. They are literally pieces of ourselves calling us to become more whole. It's just like the quote says, what you see in the mirror is ultimately a piece of yourself calling for integration. So, as we wrap this up, I want you to really think about the significant people in your life, past and present. Who is your cosmic mirror showing you? And what part of yourself are they asking you to finally turn around and meet?